The last part of the description of virtualization technologies includes the description of the network interface card issue. When using virtualization, we have to remember that when data arrives into the physical NIC receiving queue, DMA access should be done in order to place that data into main memory, and an interrupt request is executed so the physical network interface card driver take control for some time in order to place that data into a socket that can be read by the Open Virtual Switch, and the Open Virtual Switch will have to move that packet to the virtual machine. That requires moving this data between the kernel space and the user space. That takes a lot of time. Finally, this data can arrive into the receiving queue of the virtual network interface card that will have to, again, do a direct memory access to place it in virtual memory. So an interrupt request can give temporal control to the virtual NIC driver that can place this data into a socket that can be read by the final application. So there are several techniques in order to shorten these steps and gain some time. You can use the Open Virtual Switch and Data Plane Development Kit that will use one CPU that will be polling the physical NICs directly, and when it detects that a packet arrives, it will be able to move that packet to the virtual NIC driver. So this will bypass the kernel to user space moves and interrupt request. You can also use PCI Passthrough, where the actual physical NICs are assigned to the virtual machines. This will require many physical network interface cards, and this will bypass the hypervisor altogether. Or you can use the single root I/O virtual. With this will start by virtualizing physical NICs that are known as physical functions or PFs, and this will get virtualized into virtual functions or VFs. Then the virtual functions will be assigned to VNFs or virtual machines. This will bypass the Open Virtual Switch altogether. The downside is that you will require at some point doing switching. That depends on the hypervisor you're using. Some hypervisors will provide you with a virtual Ethernet bridge or PEP that will solve this problem, or you can use an external switch. In that case, you will be using virtual Ethernet port aggregation. That's it.